this guy's coming off a season where he fell short of 200 strikeouts, which is kind of the ultimate for me. Like, I'm in a pretty special group.
In the air, left field. Conforto. And there's a foul ball. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is in.
Runner on the go. And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela moving under it. Makes the grab for the second out. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Trevor Story. Now the 0-1. 2. Swing and a slow roller. Hanks. Tosses to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Now the third baseman, Dan Hanks. Even though Walker Buehler went to Vanderbilt, he hails from Lexington, Kentucky, and so he's a big Kentucky basketball fan. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Tanner Houck getting loose out there. Knebel getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Come on, big guy.
The wind of the pitch. Just off the outside edge. The count now 2-2. Swing and a ball popped up, and that will fall. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Here's Jesse Winker. Buehler looked to first. Hanks dives back in safely. Walker Buehler, a first-round pick, 24th overall by the Dodgers in 2015 out of Vanderbilt. Hey, Chris, that pick's significant because it's
with one swing.
Buehler checks the runner. Dives back out. A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set, getting the nod in this one, Trevor Rogers. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that is meant in the minor leagues.
Dan Hanks stands in now, looks at that one inside. Low, the lead runner at second. Stevenson at first, one gone. He swings and fouls one off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And there's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering misses. 3-1 now. Jesse Winker on deck for Cincinnati. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a payoff pitch. Swung on, belted, deep left field. That one on its way, gone. His first homer of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Dan Hanks will hit next. He's already homered here in this one.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Myers pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Dan Hanks. He's already homered in this game. First offering misses the mark.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Good eye right there.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Next offering way upstairs. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high.
Second, 2 down. Hunter Green has a long way to go before he's the most famous baseball player from his. The swing and a miss. That retires the side. And Jorge Alfaro at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a bunt towards third. Gathers and throws to first. Bunt attempt doesn't work. They get the out.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone was playing back.
Dan Hanks, the next to hit for the Reds.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
First pitch, not close.
Nice and patient, one at a time.
Roll to short, could be 2. To second, that's 1. And that's 2. So it's no. And here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. The tying run at the plate. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now batting Tristan Casas. 1 for 3. And he lays one down the left side. Fires across the diamond, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
Well, a 4-pitch save. He was just starting to get comfortable out there after throwing a lot of pitches in the bullpen in this one. But a nice job of attacking the hitters, being very efficient. And this is what you want to do. You want to come in and you want to close things out.
Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Eric Lauer.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And it gets by him.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Here's Jesse Winker.
The designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
Urquidy picks over, and he's back in safely. Hit weakly on the ground. Whips it to Casas. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out.
The 1-2. Swing and a base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's now a 2-run game.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
One out, base is empty. Now batting Tristan Casas. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. Got the out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And welcome back. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Dan Hanks. Urquidy back to work. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 1 down.
Now, the designated hitter, Jesse.
Jorge Alfaro at the plate. 1 for 2. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Whips it across, and now 2 gone. 2 outs, runner at first. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Dan Hanks. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Good eye right there.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. On the ground to third. On to Story. Out number 3. So one left for Cincinnati. Dan Hanks, the next to hit for the Reds. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. In the dirt. Alfaro collects, fires to first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break. This was a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Tyler Stevenson.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs. It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, He's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
One down. Here's Francisco Lindor. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. 2 away now.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jeff.
Now here is Dan Hanks. You know, when you look around the game and think about the best power hitters in the sport, Dahlbeck makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Dan Hanks now at the plate. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Now you got this.
One down, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right center field. Kepler sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And that quickly, 2 away with nobody on. In now for the Reds, Dan Hanks. And first offering is fouled off. Hanks in his second season, just 21 years old. And he's a former National League MVP. And now it's even up.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
High in the air, out to right. Kepler under it. Brings it in for the third out. Dan Hanks, the next to hit for the Reds.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And that's in for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Over to McNeil. And that's 2. 4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. So 2 down and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Dan Hanks. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. On the outside corner, 0-1.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Hit hard. That gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
First and second, 2 down. Here's Jesse Winker. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Strand a couple. So first and second with 2 outs. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Dan Hanks. And he's already singled in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Casey over at second. Stevenson at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Ball to strike. And a foul ball.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
1 and 2 here. That one missed.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Ripped to third. They take the force out. Inning over. Here's some real power at the plate. Dan Hanks, 1 for 2. On a line, base hit.
All over that one right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And next is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. Throw over to first, and he's back in easily. Another move to first, and this time he gets him, and that'll do it. Here's a big power threat. Dan Hanks. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now, and that's outside.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
One down, base is empty. Swung on, belted. That one back. And out of here. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 10-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Next for Cincinnati, Dan Hanks. He's already homered here in this one. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Hey, your pitch, huh?
Ball one, no strikes.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Stevenson around second. And he's got a double, his fourth hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. And that one hit to first. Base hit and a run in to score. Kepler fires it to the plate. In there. He scores. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Nice, Gene. And it was like they knew what was coming. And that kind of confidence just takes a team to the finish line. And that's what they did. They got the win in this game.
13-8 is your final. Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history. Baseball comes your way on a Wednesday afternoon. It's the New York Mets going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. just about ready to roll here. And today's starter, Nick Lodolo. What do you have on him, Chris?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Dan Hanks digs in now, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch.
Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
And here it comes. Right side, McNeil. On to first, and that is that. Man at second here with 2 away. Dan Hanks getting ready to hit. Doubled his first time up. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
The next offering misses, and now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And it is 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Davis settles underneath it, jumps at the wall, and he brings it back. And now it's Mark Vientos. Bounce to third. Hanks zips it to first, and that will end the inning. Let's go down 1. Dan Hanks, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 2.
Dan Hanks.
To third, Vientos. Out, number 2.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping.
Back here at the ballpark, here's the third baseman, Dan Hanks. Burns back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And now 2-0.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Out to center. He's got it. And there's 1 down. The shutout in this one, 3-0, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire... Thank
And it still ain't a thing they could tell me. What could compel me to jump in, get a piece of this bread, put in walking in the room of my elders. I'm glowed up. Don't I look like a pharaoh? A storyteller. On your head. I take out the mailroom and like it. Papa, that it woke up. Like, oh, with it.
Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Dan Hanks. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set. And our pitcher tonight, it's the guy they call Thor, Noah Syndergaard.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Grounded to third, could be two. Tags the runner for one, and that's two. No runs, one. Back here at Busch Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. In now for the Reds, Dan Hanks. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it's gone. He made him pay for that one. Third home run of the season. It's 3-3. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have arrow to the baseball.
2 outs, nobody on. Dan Hanks will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Grabs it on the run, and the inning is over. And 1-2-3 go the Reds as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Jorge Mateo now.
Number 3.
And now the lefty swings and lines a base hit into left field. Mitchell headed for the plate. He scores, and now they trail by one.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line.
So 2 down, and now Dan Hanks. He's already homered here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Jesse Winker. 1 for 3.
Up next is Cincinnati. The designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
And a base hit on a line. Coming home. Nootbaar fires it to the plate. Save. He scores, and it's a 1-run game.
Comes through with the RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, ripped it into the out.
Here's Garrett Hampson. Good contact guy, good defender. The pitch. Swings and lines a base hit into left field.
Anything but pretty right there.
And now it's going to be George Delgadio.
Designated hitter, George Delgadio.
2 outs. Smash to the left side. They get the force. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. Welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Dan Hanks.
Here you go. Let it fly now.
Stanek back to work. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Carlson makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard? It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were...
Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And starting in this one, Paul Blackburn.
Yeah, he was a tough luck loser last time out, dominating his opponent. Soft contact. They were able to score a couple of runs, but outside of that, everything was sharp. You hope that he gets a better result this time out. Reward the guy for his hard work.
Mateo sends it to first, and quickly one away in the second. Base is empty, one away, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. The other way. Sends it across to first, and there's 2 down. Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And a weak ground ball to the left side. Hanks. To first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now that second baseman,
Dan Hanks, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1.
Hanks.
And there's a ball.
Counts 1-0.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
That's a laser base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Jesse Winker. 0 for 1 so far. Tapped softly on the ground. Over to second for 1. How about that double play?
That was a tough double play to turn.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2. Hit slowly on the ground. To second for 1. And that's 2. So 2 down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Dan Hanks.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And there's the strike. Hanks measures 6 feet 2 inches, just 21 years old, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. And now the 0-1 on the ground to short. Hampson. That ends the frame. Nothing doing here.